In this video, I want to explain to you, we're back in our Three Stooges video. I want to explain to you the master view here that we're looking at. What we've got here is an iTunes style list of every single cue that's in this bin. When you click from bin to bin to bin, this information here changes. Just to show you what all we have up here, we have all the attributes that you find in here, they're up in here as well. So we have our prefix, our number, and what I call the alt designator. We have our character, we have our version, we have our line, we have our time in, our time out, we have our reason why we're shooting the cue, we have our scene, we have our takes, the number of takes that we have in here. This has 2 takes, and so it would show up here. We have our shot, we have our cut, we have our check, our TV, our omit, our delete. We have the day we shot it, the date we created, and the date it was modified. We also have a special value over here called the UUID. And this is just a unique identifier for the cue. And every time you create a brand new cue, or you duplicate it, or you conform it, you get a brand new unique user ID for that cue. So if, let's say, you're queuing in one session and somebody's queuing in another, and you want to merge your data eventually, my program uses UUIDs to keep track of what's new and what's older and whatnot. So there's never any chance that you lose anything. You can scroll through this and you can resize things, but most in particular, you can click here and you can sort material by these column headers. Now, this isn't the normal way that you sort. But it is one way to sort. So, for example, if you want to, find all if you want to sort everything by character, you can quickly just select all of your court reporter, and then you can see, oh, I've got 14 cues for the court reporter, or for Curly, I've got, again, 9 cues. This is just a very simple way to do things. In the master view, you can do a couple of things, again, which I showed you earlier. You can select a certain number of cues. You can create a new bin from them. You can drag and drop. Now, of course, if you click on the column headers, again, things will change. But this is important. I've known people that have wanted to, let's say they've got, I don't know, let's say they're going into a session, okay, and they've got everything sorted by time. But let's say there's a couple of cues that they really want to make sure they get, and so they want to be able to put them up here at the top. Okay, so again, you can reorder things within the queue, within the detail view if you wish. But that was an option that a lot of people had expressed a while back, and so it was something I wanted to keep. So you can drag and drop within here, and you can drag and drop into other bins. Now, if you have another document here open, let's go ahead and open up another document real quick. Let me just open up another movie I had here. Okay, here's an interesting thing you can do. Let's say you're working collaboratively with some people. Collaboratively with some people. I'm a perfect candidate for ADR on that line. You can drag to, if you go to your master cues bin, you can drag from one document to another. Okay, see how these show up here? So I'm going to drag those in, and they get added to the bottom of the program. So I've added, so when you drag and, you can drag and drop from another document, but it has to be into the master cues folder of the destination document. We'll go ahead and delete these because we really don't need them here. Remove. When you remove a cue, it's going to say, again, you can also remove things by control clicking on delete, control clicking or right clicking, or you can even hit the delete key. So when you delete, it's going to say, do you want to remove these cues from other bins? Any cues deleted from the master bin will be removed from other bins as well. Oh yeah, that's fine. We don't want them anymore. Okay. So there we go. This is the master view, and anytime you click on a cue here, the data that you click on gets populated into this field. The other thing of interest here is that let's say you've shot a ton of stuff, okay, and you know what you've shot and you got it selected here. You can actually, let's do this real quick. Let's select all these cues. Let's just turn all these off. I just had these on for no particular reason. Let's say you've shot everything. You can select everything and hit shot, and that value gets applied to all of your cues. So you don't have to sit there and click each one, right? Blam, blam. You don't have to do that. You just select everything. Okay? So that's the master view. All right.